Once upon a time, in a small cottage nestled deep in the woods, there lived 7 little goats with their mother. They were all very happy and content, but their mother often warned them about the crafty wolf that roamed the forest. "Children," she said, "be careful when I'm not around. The wolf is cunning, and he might try to deceive you. Remember to keep the door locked, and don't open it for anyone except me." The 7 little goats promised to follow their mother's instructions, and she left to go to the nearby meadow to graze. As soon as she was gone, the wolf, who had been lurking nearby, came up to the cottage. He had a deep, growling voice, and he called out, "Little goats, it's me, your mother. I've returned early to see how you're doing." The little goats were clever, and they immediately noticed something was amiss. They asked, "Mother, why is your voice so gruff and harsh? You don't sound like yourself at all." The wolf realized that his disguise wasn't perfect, so he quickly ran to a nearby miller and ate some chalk to make his voice softer. Then he returned to the cottage and said, "Is this better, my children?" The little goats replied, "Now you sound more like our mother, but we still need proof. Show us your white paw under the door, so we can be sure it's really you." The wolf couldn't hide his black paw, and the little goats saw it. They shouted, "You're not our mother. You're the wolf." The wolf was furious, and he ran away, determined to find a way to trick the little goats. He discovered a baker and asked for a sack of flour to cover his paws. The baker, unaware of the wolf's plan, gave him a sack of flour. With his paws hidden, the wolf returned to the cottage and said, "Little goats, it's me, your mother. I have brought you something special to eat." The little goats were still cautious, and they said, "Show us your white paw under the door." The wolf extended his paw, now covered in flour. Seeing the white paw, the little goats believed it was their mother and opened the door. But as soon as they saw the wolf, they screamed and rushed to hide. The wolf chased after them, but the little goats managed to hide in various places around the cottage. One hid in the clock, another under the table, and so on. The wolf couldn't reach them. Just then, the mother goat returned from the meadow and saw the havoc in her cottage. She knew immediately that the wolf had paid a visit. She went inside and found her children safe and sound in their hiding places. They told her all about the wolf's tricks. The mother goat was relieved and said, "Children, always remember to be cautious and never open the door for strangers. The wolf is sly, but as long as we stick together and use our wits, we'll be safe." From that day on, the 7 little goats and their mother were even more careful, and the wolf never dared to come near their cottage again. They lived happily ever after, and their bond grew stronger, knowing that they could always rely on each other for protection. The end of the story. If you like this story, hit a like button and share it to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.